Hi, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign, and today I'm out in the workshop working on the trike. I really kind of goofed off today. I didn't really build anything out in the factory to speak of. I spent most of the day just working on the trike. I probably should make a habit out of that. I've got to get back to building inventory. But every now and then you just take a day and do what you want to do, and that was today. So what I did today was, last night UPS delivered the steel, and I took this 1/4 by 2 inch plate. I took 2 of them, cut them, and put them in the rotary table, and used a carbide bit and cut out the hole for the crank bearings to set into, just so they'd cradle right in perfect. And then I welded them in place. That wasn't too bad. It was a lot of fun. Just slid together perfectly, and that's probably the best one I've ever done. I even put 3 bolts in the top because it kind of looked cool. So I'll show you the other half of the project. Now I'm working on the front axle right now, and like I told you earlier, this has what's called center point steering. So I've drawn this out from my finger. Light's not real good here. From my finger up to here is 10 inches. That's half the height of a wheel. That's right where the axle would come, right there. And then I've drawn a line from that right up and intersected it right through my kingpin. Just like that. Right straight through. That's called center point steering. So when the wheel is on here, this line will go right down and go right to the spot where the tire touches the ground. Now, things were high enough so I could just weld this on here and then go over, and then I have the angle here that I got with a square, and then this will weld right onto the main boom, and that will be my angle. So you see how that works. Pretty simple, no big deal. And when it does go on, the boom has 18 degrees of upward sweep, so this will have 18 degrees, which means the kingpin will have 18 degrees. Not sure how that's going to work, but we'll find out. Now, I also, while I was out in the factory, I got some 1 inch hot rolled, and I turned it down to 15 millimeters and slid these axles on. Then I drilled and tapped the end of it and made a couple of retainer washers, pretty beefy retainer washers, and that's my front axle. Now what I'm going to do is, there's going to be a piece of 1/2 by 1 1/4 that welds right on right here, and then it'll have a hole through it. Probably a 1/2 inch hole, and whatever size hole I decide on, I will put these in the lathe and turn these and press them into those holes, and then weld them right here and weld them on the back side. And that'll be one of the nicest installations I've ever done. Once I start welding this stuff together, then it will make more sense, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So as I'm putting it together, I'll go back over it. So hopefully I'll do a good enough job so everybody that's going to do this will understand what I'm up to. Because I've done this quite a few times. It's really not that difficult. So, today I went out in the factory this morning, and we had, I think, 5 orders. One of them was an off-site order for a custom remote. I did that and sent it out. Your original SS remote's in the mail. The rest of the stuff was, once again, had to build a bunch of lids, and some of them were a little bit oddball, so I had to make some blanks for them. And assemble a few stoves, cut some wick. Had to make some more of those Bud Light lids for the Elite cook kits. Those are fairly popular. Now, I believe the new shipping rates are in place now. $5 for domestic in the United States, $10 for Canada, and $20 for the rest of the world. So, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign. Get out and hike. take a friend, enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, try to have some fun today, and try to have a really great day. Bye-bye.